LANOC. This is Camp Freddy Radio.
The following takes place between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m.
Billy Morrison, Dave Navarro, Matt Sorum, Donovan Leach, and Chris Cheney.
Today is the longest day of my life.
This is Camp Freddy Radio on the Independent FM Indie 103.
Good evening, LANOC. This is the dulcet tones of Mr. Billy Morrison sucking a blue raspberry Jolly Rancher candy.
That's nice.
I need to suck on things, Darren, to
Wait. Back that up.
well, I'm actually gonna explain myself. If you give me a second here, I'm actually gonna explain that the recently giving up smoking thing. Once you get through the first few weeks of feeling like oh wow, look at me, I don't smoke, aren't I clever, starts to become a real pain in the ass. And I have a huge oral fixation right now.
But you said you wanted to suck on something, and my name came directly after that statement.
Yes, that was possibly not the greatest timing. But, it had a comic sense to it, and we are in the business of show, Darren.
Yes, we are. Show. Not
show
sucking.
Show and tell. We're in the business of show and tell. So, yeah, I am currently fixated on oral things. I'm by myself.
Flying solo.
Every other member of Camp Freddy seemed to have a legitimate excuse tonight. Everyone was texting and emailing, what are you doing? Who's going to do the radio show? And the excuses were coming in, and I was like, well, that's completely understandable. And then the next one would come in, well, of course he can't do that.
Right.
And it all added up to, Morrison, you're going in.
You're carrying the show.
Yeah, which is fine. So we'll have a relatively mellow time of it tonight. I mean, I tend to drink more coffee and get more manic when my brother Navarro is here.
Right.
He is actually hosting the crazy Halloween party tonight up at the Highlands that's not actually Halloween yet. I don't quite understand that. But I'm from England, and we don't really do that in England too much either. We might get into that in a bit. You got track 3 lined up?
I do.
Here's what we're going to do. As I walked in here, I was hearing you say cutting edge new music from, and whoever that was that you played, and I'm gonna go open the show with something that's completely not cutting edge, all the way from 1972. This is Slade and Goodbye to Jane. Hell of a tune there. Goodbye to Jane by Slade from 1972. Have I got anything I can give away, Darren?
I don't know, do you?
I've got my underwear, if you want to win that. A pair of used underwear from Billy Morrison.
Wow. Actually,
I don't know. I won't give anything away, but it'd be fun to know if anyone knows what the lead singer of that band was called. 1-877-900-1031. It's a good job there are no more Jolly Rancher candies in the studio.
Actually, I know there's people down the hall from the promotion, our street team. I bet there's candy in the promotions office.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that where Jolly Rancher brings in a bunch of candy and goes, get your DJs to suck these on air?
Because then you give them a mention on the air, which you have done like 3-4 times.
About 84 times already. 1-877-900-1031. Go on then, take line 16 there.
Brings in a bunch of candy.
Hello?
Get your DJ.
Holy shit!
Okay. Now look, just because Morrison's on the air by himself doesn't mean you can come on here and start swearing. Let's try that call again.
Okay,
let's go. I want to go to him. He sounded excited. Hello.
Oh. Hello.
No, okay, hold on. No dudes, no, just hang on. Don't swear.
Sorry. No swearing. I swear to God.
I'm glad you're so excited.
I can do this.
You're a professional. You've been trained for this.
This is very important to me.
Okay, good.
Because
right.
Okay, listen. I have been listening to KROQ for pretty much my entire life.
What's that?
Okay?
Yeah, is he swearing again?
I think he's swearing.
He swore.
Let him go with it.
They're killing me.
Uh-huh.
They're so terrible. The KROQ playlist is so ridiculous that I just recently called them a couple of minutes ago, and I had to talk to them about it because it was so stupid.
Right.
They play the worst music that I've ever heard in my life, and they have the ability to play the best music. I mean, how many songs are out there, right? and they don't play them. Okay.
Hold on a second. It's taken you about 2.5 minutes, which in radio time is about 4 hours.
I know.
To basically say that Dial to the Right sucks.
Oh,
keep it at 103.1.
Dude, your radio station is so good that it's like you're reading my mind a lot of the time.
Now, there is a good quote. Listen, I'm going to move on, but you are a superstar. And I love that you called us, and with such enthusiasm and verve.
You're the only decent radio station in Southern California.
Why, thank you very much. We appreciate your support there. Look at those Christmas tree things. They think there's something to win, Darren. That's what I think
so. Want to take another one?
Yeah,
sure.
go on.
Indy.
Hi, I got the answer to the question.
Okay, Paul, what's the answer to the question?
I think it'd be Noddy Holder.
Yes, it is. It's Noddy Holder from Slade. You win absolutely nothing because you just spent 2 weeks in LA and
1 week.
Oh, well, 1 week then. How was it?
Absolutely awesome.
Wonderful.
And thank you very much for everything, by the way.
Absolutely our pleasure. Paul records the shows every week. Anything we can do for you this week, Paul?
Get me a visa if you want, so I can come back.
I'll have it in the mail by Monday, mate.
Excellent, thank you very much.
All right, listen, thanks for your support, mate.
Cheers, mate.
All right, bye.
Got one more here.
Yeah, go on. Take that one.
Indy.
We're on a roll.
We are.
Who's this?
Hey, this is Brian.
Hey, Brian.
How are you?
I'm hunky and dory. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. I just called to call that first caller a two-faced bitch. What the hell are you doing listening to K-Rock?
You see, you're
You guys
right.
been on the air for what, almost 3 years? And still tuning into those lanes?
You are absolutely right. We have been on the air for nearly 3 years. Why is he still over to the right?
That's what I'm saying.
I love it. Thank you so much for your support. You're awesome.
Thanks. You don't have any Fugazi laying around there, do you?
Just for you, we might have a little look. I don't, but then again,
We might be able to listen to
yeah, I'm sure Darren, who is fully loaded over there. You know when you buy a car and you go, I'll take the car fully loaded?
That's me.
That's what you get when you get Darren. Darren fully loaded.
Okay, ladies, 18779.
All right.
Take it easy.
Darren.
See you soon.
Thanks.
Fully loaded. I like that phrase.
Fully loaded. Maybe I should use that as my
Maybe
stage name.
Maybe I'll just take that back. Billy Fully Morrison loaded.
You like it so much you're keeping it.
Yeah. 1877 900 1031. I want to play a track before we have to do commercials. Play a track by a buddy of mine who now is in my new band Circus Diablo. But this is a guy called Brett Scallions. Used to play in a band called Fuel. Who's the singer of Fuel. He's now the bass player in Circus Diablo, but he also does this. This is a band called The X's, and it's a song called Chemical Girl. LANOC on the Independent 103.1 FM with me, Billy Morrison from Camp Freddy. Do me a favour, take that call. I want to see if it's the idiot I just dissed.
That's the swearing guy?
No, I was speaking to some other guy that I just ignored. Hello, you're on the air with Indy.
On the air, good gosh. I think you hung up on me earlier. Perhaps because I was maybe being a little profane. All I wanted to tell you guys was that you're the most genius radio station on the planet.
Right.
And I would like to request a song.
Okay, you know what? Let me tell you something. Have you ever heard Camp Freddy Radio before?
I have.
Uh-huh. We actually don't take requests.
Oh, good Lord.
And I love that you're excited enough to call up and tell us we're genius, and it is, in fact, let's take a moment to just celebrate the genius of Indie 103.1, or any radio station that lets me come in and talk about my oral fixation and then play a song from 1972. I'm all about it.
You don't need my request. You guys are doing just fine.
I'm all about it, and I love that you are a good supporter. Just keep it on 103.1, my friend. And we didn't hang up on you. You went through a tunnel.
No, we went through the tunnel.
Actually, we went through the tunnel. Yes, it's a professional term. You wouldn't understand it. It's professional broadcasting.
I'll tell you what. You guys play anything you want. It's better than anything else on the radio.
What's your name?
My name's Mike.
Mike, we will play something for you. Thank you very much for calling back.
Pixies.
All right. He was an excitable young man, and I'm glad he came on again to tell us that we're great.
We're getting a lot of calls like that tonight. People are feeling
You're great.
feeling the indie spirit tonight.
Well, I mean, I'm serious. Any radio. Let's just examine this. They let me and Navarro and whoever else is roll. There's not even any set. I mean, our particular show. There's no set DJs. It's like who's awake and around about
come on in, play whatever you want,
and
talk about whatever you want.
They let you know. We all know how it is when the coffee's rolling and me and Dave are in here and he's off on one of his things, or they let me come in here and ramble on about anything I want, play all my obscure British. You've got to love a radio station that does that.
Yep.
Plus, their figurehead is a Sex Pistol, and you got Rollins. We love Indie 103.1.
And you know what you said earlier, like to the right of the dial? Like,
Well, that doesn't exist.
oh, the right to the right of the dial or left of the dial? There's nothing.
Well, there's some good stuff on AM over on the left of the dial. Some nice talk radio.
Although, KCRW is cool. KCRW is cool.
Yeah, there's some good stuff. Let's take a look at this. These calls, thick and fast. 1-877 900 1031. Hello, who's this?
This is Richard Wagner.
Dickie Wagner. Can I call you Dickie?
No, actually, that's my parents calling me. This is Billy Morrison.
Yes.
Hey, how you doing? I'm listening to you from Memphis, Tennessee.
Nice. How are you doing? What's going on?
Not much. I'd call in and say I like listening to you, and y'all need to get your album out.
Yeah, tell me about it. It's actually, you know what, funnily enough, I will be playing the single from our album. You talking about Circus Diablo?
Yes.
I will be playing that later on in the show because the album will be coming out in February, early February. We will be on the road, and more details on billymorrison.net.
Oh, cool.
I actually paid you $20 to call in so that I could plug my website, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the mail.
That and I called in. I was just Matt and Storm turned me on to this Indie 103 and the Camp Freddy Radio. I went to the Zildjian contest. I won that thing.
Right.
With Matt and met him up in Boston.
Nice.
Back in May. He's a super cool guy.
He's a very super cool guy. He's actually got a very valid excuse why he couldn't join me today, which will... he's doing his new house. Bought a new house. So anyone who's just bought a new house has a complete excuse not to come on here.
Right? Yeah, he's got to play house for a while.
He has, yeah. It's all about new kitchens and white leather furniture, if I know Matt. Listen, you have a good night.
All right, thank you. You take care.
Darren.
Yeah.
If you're fading a caller out,
yeah,
and they just kind of just go,
just keep going.
Just keep going. Okay, it's all right to cut them off. You see.
Okay, I got you.
I mean, he'd made his point.
Yeah.
More calls, but we're not going to do it right now. We'll play another song. 1-877 900 1031. Although the big boss man is somewhere in Scandinavia, I hear.
No, he didn't make it.
He didn't go.
No, something screwed up with the flight at the airport. Like
there are others.
No, there wasn't. There wasn't one till Friday.
No, there are others. We'll find one. He can go. It's all right. I thought for a moment I was getting off scot-free and that he wouldn't be listening and I can ramble and not worry about how many songs.
I know, we're gonna go crazy this weekend because he was going to be out of town and now he ruined it.
I was going to bust the tequila out and we're going to have 2 hours of talk radio. 2 hours of drunk talk radio. That is groundbreaking airwave stuff. But all right, I better play a song. Let me see here. All right, well, let's play... Oh, this is another favourite of mine, track 4. This is... I play this all the time. I don't care. It is an indie song. It was just indie about 15 years ago when it was done. A band called Boys Wonder. They only had one hit. This was it. It's a song called Goodbye Jimmy Dean. Goodbye Jimmy Dean. I was talking to a guy called Robbie who... Actually, if he's... Try that. It's probably him. Let's have a chat. We got disconnected. Hello.
That was me. I got disconnected.
He got disconnected. This is Robbie. Hello, Robbie.
Hey, what's going on?
And Robbie called up and we were having an interesting discussion about how bad indie is.
Well, no, it's bad. It's good,
it's
but
false advertising.
It's not the best.
It's false advertising is what you were saying, because actually what you were saying to me is we're not independent because we have car commercials.
The name needs to change. The name needs to change. You guys need to change it to 1% indie or semi-commercial.
Well, let me ask you this. What makes an independent radio station?
I think you need to be playing music that little bands that nobody's heard about
We can't keep the lights on in the studio if we do that.
How do you pay the bills?
It's
How does
impossible.
KXLU manage? Get some people to support the station like KXLU.
Yeah, but
does,
they're private. We're commercial. There's two different arenas. There.
You have to understand how radio works.
well,
Let me tell you something.
I understand that. I totally understand that. But maybe change the name from indie, because commercial is one thing and indie is something completely different.
I think you raise good points. What I would say to you is
The underground rules. The underground has always been cut in.
Underground is good, but if I was wanting to know what was on the underground, I wouldn't be listening to the airwaves. I'd be on the internet and I'd be out in the clubs at night, because for radio, this is about as independent as you get, because they let me on here. And they're letting DJs play
you and
whatever
Jonesy
they
are
want.
great. You guys have a great show. Jonesy has a great show.
I get what you're saying.
Good shows at night, but during the day, like the heavy rotation stuff, the Killers, and all this garbage. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to diss the Killers, but there's just so much stuff that's like repetitive airplay, like exactly what K-Rock is guilty of, and you guys.
We don't care about K-Rock though. No. We don't care about K-Rock.
Nobody should.
There's one thing I'm going to say before we get off. I do appreciate that you're articulate in your opinions.
Definitely.
The one thing I can't stand is when people call up and just go, "Dude, you suck." It's like, I don't mind if you think I suck, but tell me why.
Right.
Articulate it. Let's have a discussion.
Yeah,
or even the other way. You rock.
Right.
Like when I do a gig, okay, and you come off stage and someone goes, "Dude, you're that guy. You rock." It's like, oh God. Well, thank you.
Why do I rock?
I appreciate it, but you're really hammered, and you probably won't remember me tomorrow. So
Actually, when I was talking about KCRW, I said it backwards. I said they're private. Actually, we're private. They're public.
Right.
And that's how they support themselves, from their listeners. And
Right.
we don't do that. We don't ask our listeners for money.
Right.
We pay it a different way.
I just, I do think that the 103.1 does a fantastic job of
I think we're the coolest commercial radio station in the country, and I know a lot of radio stations around this country.
Absolutely. You do. You also know a lot of the lingo, Darren.
I do.
Yeah, it's almost like you went to radio college.
I did.
Hold on a second. You did go to radio college. What is the what's
about
the
20 years
word
ago.
for doing voiceovers?
Well, that's
Imaging.
Well, imaging. Yeah, that's.
What do you mean? Do you mean you do the imaging for the station? No,
Jessica right here does imaging for India 103.1.
I'm actually feeling quite at home and not lonely, because not only do I have Darren, we have the wonderful and gorgeous Jessica here, who apparently does a lot of good imaging around these
Go
parts.
grab the mic over there so she can not just be on the imaging voice at the end.
All you guys, you need to know that when you meet Jessica, she's going to tell you she does a great bit of imaging. Is that right, Jessica?
Yeah, that's right.
See, there's.
But that's not the imaging voice. Give me the imaging voice.
Indie 103.1.
See, there you go.
This is like the female equivalent of the dude we had in the skater dude.
The skater dude.
Yeah, he's indie.
Yeah, he's
Scotty.
Scotty. Yeah,
Scotty.
He's brilliant.
That's Jessica's husband.
Or not.
They're married.
Yeah, they are. In the ether of radio world, they're married. Do that again.
Indie 103.1.
Now, let me ask you, I've always wanted to ask this. Why does I don't know the English word for it, but when the way the accent goes, radio people go, indie, and it drops.
Indie
103.1.
Indie.
You got
But
that
like
thing.
this?
Indie 103.1.
It's going up, and then it goes down and up and down and up. Indie.
So how do you say it?
Indie.
Indie.
Indie, innit?
But when you
It's indie, isn't it?
when you do the imaging, they don't want you to say it like that. They have specific ways that they want you to.
You know that guy that called up earlier on's going crazy because we're just sitting here going, Indie, Indie, and he's going, change your name, you're not Indie at all.
We're going to keep it.
Yeah, okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We will play track 2 on that. That guy who called up, who was wonderful in his... telling us how great we are. He was talking about getting my band's album out, and because I'm on my own and no one can do anything about it, I'm going to play the Circus Diablo single, which will be out very early next year. The song's called Loaded.
Look out.
Yes, that is Circus Diablo, My Lot, featuring Mr. Billy Duffy on lead guitar. I was just talking to Joshua, who said he's an indie evangelist.
End evangelist.
He was like, yeah, he was a really nice guy, and I was chatting with him. He's like, I just discovered this band called Boney M. Who do you remember a band called Boney M?
Boney M?
70s, yeah. It was kind of like disco, and we were just chatting, and he said, I just want you to know, I'm an indie evangelist. Which I suppose means he's preaching the gospel of indie.
I think he's coined a new phrase too.
It's, yeah, indie evangelist. I like that. Do you want to take that call?
Sure.
See what's going on.
Indy,
you are on the air.
Yeah, I was wondering if Camp Freddy is going to be playing any like Christmas shows or anything coming up.
You wouldn't perhaps read certain people's blogs on the internet, would you?
Never random thoughts.
Never random thoughts. There is word that Camp Freddy will be playing a Christmas show. It will perhaps be a benefit for a charity. It will perhaps be taking place in Los Angeles in early December, and it perhaps will be affiliated with Indie 103.1. We actually don't know the details, and it might not happen, but just keep reading the right blogs and listening to the right radio stations, and you'll find out.
All right, cheers.
All right, mate. Bless them. Bless our listeners.
what was it?
Indivangelist. We have to coin that phrase. Joshua coined the phrase. You can get ready number 7 if you like. We've got to do commercials as well. You had a good point, by the way.
Hello.
But I want to hear the voice again.
Indie 103.1.
And
but you
here's your
don't
husband.
talk like that.
No, but that's how they tell me to do it.
Here's your husband.
Indie 103.1.
Indie 103.1.
Does that make you homesick when you hear your husband?
Does it turn you on?
I miss him.
The Independent FM.
That's not you.
That's
though.
not me. Don't play that.
That one's not you. See, there's another.
Do we
girl.
have one that's?
We do. We have like promos. I don't know. You don't have any? This is a great radio show. I love this.
No, I just don't want to do what I want to do.
I
It's
know.
my
I
show.
love it. I know it
I
is.
want to hear some more promos.
I know. Okay, so
I'm wrapped around the Oasis one.
And trust me, Michael
Wrapped
Steele's not
around-
complaining right now. Because all it is Indie 103.1 for about
true.
10 minutes. But you and I were discussing earlier on how every holiday is based around food.
Yeah, all people do is eat.
Why is this?
I'm not sure.
I mean, you've got Easter, which is chocolate Easter eggs, and ham here, which is very bizarre because it's not in England. It's just chocolate candy. Is ham Easter food?
Ham. It is generally. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Easter ham.
I prefer turkey.
I thought it was the Easter bunny.
Well, you don't.
I suppose you can't go out shooting bunny rabbits.
You
and
could.
yeah, I was just going to say.
Is that where I've been going wrong all these years? That's why no one liked me when I was younger. I was out there shooting Easter bunnies.
Ham is big at Christmas too, though.
That's right. So is steak.
Christmas is turkey. What are you talking
for
about?
Christmas? Steak for Christmas?
Filet?
Have you never heard of the Christmas chicken?
Okay.
No.
The Christmas mackerel?
Popeyes do insane business around Christmas. It's the Christmas chicken, or if you're from Lithuania, the Christmas mackerel.
The Christmas mackerel, yeah.
Because obviously there's a lot of fishing going on over in Lithuania.
Yeah.
By the way, the drugs that we're on are not for sale. They're very illegal.
Do you want to hear Jessica?
Yeah, I definitely.
Indie 103.1 presents
That's Jessica.
Noel Gallagher and Gem of Oasis.
That's hot.
Thank you.
That's not Jessica.
Hold on. Hold
You're
on
a
a
liar.
second. Hold on.
No,
What is this
part.
commercial? What are they doing?
We're doing. You haven't been listening to Indie. We're doing a free invite-only Oasis show.
Oh, are they playing?
Yeah, it's Noel and Gem from Oasis.
November 9th at the Wadsworth Theatre.
So it's
Good timing there, Jessica.
Jonesy here from Jonesy's.
yeah. Go away, Jonesy.
Okay.
Go away. So hold on. Let me get this straight. It's not Oasis. It's Noel
It's
and the
Noel
other guy
and
that
Gem.
no one knows.
Yeah, and they're playing Oasis songs all night. Yeah.
Well, that's
so
good.
it's basically Oasis, but we're not.
All right. Put me down for a pair. When is it?
It's November 9th.
Put
right?
me down for a pair of
November
tickets
9th.
on that, please.
Okay, I'll get right on that.
No, I like a bit of Oasis. That's what we're
Yeah,
going to play.
it's gonna be fun.
I like a bit of Oasis, but we were talking about Christmas mackerels, and then it all went wrong. I think we should probably just play a song.
Yeah.
Wonderwall by Oasis. Is that track 7?
Yes, it is.
Go on and do that, and then we'll be back after this. Yeah, you're back. 103.1 with me, Billy Morrison. Everyone else from the band has legitimate excuses why they can't be here.
You're a trooper.
Oh, you know, I love doing this, and you guys make it easy for me.
You look pretty comfortable over there, Billy Morrison.
Yeah, I'll be asleep in about 5 minutes. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the B-side to Frank Zappa's Hot Rats on, which is about an hour and 5 minutes. I'll just put that on, and then we could just all fall asleep and go home and stuff. But
snuggle up. You
know what? Dave's not here because he's doing a Halloween bash up at the Highlands, Hollywood and Highland. And, you know, I was thinking about Halloween as we came down here. Not the biggest English holiday.
No.
I mean, it's there, but it's very underground. It's a very independent holiday in England.
All the cool kids are doing it.
But I mean, this is very true. Explain. You're American, you guys. Explain to me, orange and green are the colours.
Orange and black.
Oh, all right. Orange and black are the colours. And little kids go knocking on strangers' doors asking for sweets, which we tell them not to do when we're bringing them up. So this is
stay away from strangers.
This is about the biggest mixed message we can send to our kids, which is stay away from strangers, don't accept sweets from strangers, except every Halloween. Come on, kids, let's go and take candy from strangers.
And go to the good neighborhoods to get the good candy.
Yeah. Okay.
And get the big chocolate bars.
Is that what it is? You gotta go to like.
Oh yeah, you scope out the neighborhood. You know, like where where the you know the cool people are. So they're not giving away like rotten apples or anything.
Inglewood and 26. It's not really going on down there, but up Beverly Hills, there's like 50,000 kids roaming the area.
Right.
Probably from all different parts of LA.
Or Hancock Park.
Yeah.
That's probably a good area.
Yeah, I mean, if I'd be making an hour drive to get to get up there, Rodeo and Beverly and all that stuff.
You get the big old, you know, like not the fun size. You get the real size candy bars.
Exactly.
You know.
Because you definitely need to pound like 6 or 7 of those things.
Like the king size Three Musketeers, not the fun size.
Now
fun size. There's no fun in that. It's too small.
Absolutely. I was discussing that at dinner the other day. Whoever decided that you know, socially, you know, when you go to these posh dinners, okay. I was at one of these things. Yeah,
I go to them all the time, Billy.
Oh no, well, okay, well, all right.
I know what you mean.
You know, I was invited to one of these things during the week, and it was at the Bel Air Hotel. It was very wonderful and fancy, and that Sidney Pollack guy was there, and
really,
yeah, it was a Gucci party. It was great. So we sit down, and everyone at our table was quite fun. And this food comes, and it's on enormous white china plates, and it's that big. I mean, it's tiny, tiny portion. And I was asking, who decided that socially small portions is how you do it? Like, but you know, when
did it look like a piece of art?
But there's big art. Have you not seen the big paintings, the masters?
I'm saying, did it look like a piece of art?
Yes, yes. But I'm saying, why back in the day when people, you know, designed, let's have a wonderfully posh dinner, and you know, we'll all come round and we'll serve the dinner on big plates. And why didn't someone go, yes, and we'll stack the plate high with food,
full of food?
You know, like back in the day, Henry VIII.
Right.
He didn't have small portions being brought to him.
No.
You know, he had big venison with apples in their mouths.
Big turkey drumsticks.
What's frightening, though, is that I think those are closer to the portion size that people should be eating on a normal basis.
Yeah, I know. You're absolutely right.
And if you eat it at the proper speed and don't drink too much.
Right, because Americans are so accustomed to getting these huge portion sizes that are like 5 portions worth.
I was in IHOP for breakfast the other day. I ordered an omelet, and it was like the size of like a small child. I'm like, what is this?
For $2.99.
Do you want to just back up a bit? You were in IHOP for breakfast. Is that where you're breakfasting these days, Darren?
You know what? I was way early for work.
Give me a short stack and one of those kid-sized omelets.
I was early for work, and there's one right across the street here. So I'm like, you know,
hey lady,
you know,
see those pancakes? Put some cheese on them for me, please.
I don't like
Put
pancakes.
Cheese on everything. You don't like pancakes?
No, not really.
I have to tell you, Starbucks, which is my beverage of choice before I come here.
Not Jessica. She'll fight you on that one.
Coffee bean.
Yeah, but Coffee Bean aren't doing maple lattes, which is basically IHOP in a cup. And I stink of pancakes, and I haven't eaten one in years.
IHOP in a cup.
IHOP in a cup, baby.
What is it? It's maple syrup in a coffee?
It's maple syrup in a coffee, and it's ridiculously nice. Did you know?
What?
KDLE, Newport Beach.
Oh, you're doing it live.
KDLD, Santa Monica.
Indy. 1031.
Did you say it in the right order? Yeah, they're both there.
I'm so hot right now. Between us, we pulled off the top of the hour, Legal ID. Do you still have to play it?
No, you guys said it.
See?
It's KDLD Santa Monica. Wait a minute, which one is it?
KDLD Santa Monica and KDLE Newport Beach. An Entravision Communications Company.
The independent Indie 10. You know what? Before we play a song, I have to tell you, Indie are missing out on me doing it. Check this out. Indie 103.1. The independent FM.
There you go.
Right?
I like it.
It's alright, cool. I would like you to play track.
You said 10.
I did not. Oh, yes, I did. I lie. I lie. Play track 10. This is a new band, new music here on Indie. Not 1972, but 2006. Band called Warner Drive. Song is called Calling You. Recorded this year. Sounds like 1987 with all that widdly stuff going
It does.
But I love that. It's a band called Warner Drive. Song was called Calling You. I'm actually paying no attention to what's going on because I'm looking at my BlackBerry right now.
The technology.
Yeah, the Crackberry. Once I get in this thing, I better put it down. Me and technology. So, 1877-900-1031. We got through the first hour. I am, in fact, going to be needing some listener love. Do you like that? Mm-hmm. I'm coining the phrases. I hop in a cup. Listener love.
I hop in a cup.
And indie, what was that thing that Joshua...
Indie evangelist.
Evangelist. We are coining phrases.
Look out.
1877-900-1031. I need some listener love because of the whole oral fixation, giving up smoking, needing to put things in my mouth and take my mind off it.
I'll take the next caller.
Yeah, why not? Oh, look at that. Christmas trees. Hello.
You're not giving away Oasis yet, eh?
You know what? Pull that down. I'm going to make an announcement because, I'm on the air. We're doing Camp Freddy Radio. I'm giving my all to the show. Darren, Jessica, it's all going off. And all anyone is doing is calling, going, dude, have you got any Oasis tickets? Have you got any Oasis tickets? So, we will give some away, right, Darren?
Yeah, we'll give some away.
Okay. Hold on to your horses there, people. We will do it in about 20 minutes' time. Try line 3.
Okay, here we go.
Hey, you're on the air. Excellent. You know what? By the way, it's all been all guys. Does that say something?
I don't know.
I really hope not.
Well, you're talking about the oral fixation and stuff.
Maybe the females are shy.
Listen, there are things I can put in my mouth that aren't male, okay?
I know.
Many things. Let's try that call right there. Hi,
Okay.
you are on the air with Billy Morrison and Indie 103.1 FM.
Well, did I win the Oasis?
You know what? No, pull him down as well. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to give away the goddamn Oasis tickets right now. I am going to play a song. Darren, watch me. Yes, you've got it.
That many.
You've got it. I'm going to play a song, and no, the person who's calling, no, you're not allowed to call. Get rid of him.
I'll just lock up the lines there for
The first person to call in and tell me who this band is wins 4 tickets. Correct? Is that right? Is that what we do?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. First person to tell me who this band is wins 4 tickets. Take it away, Darren. To say the guy who called in and went, "It's the Beatles," didn't win.
That's not the Beatles?
Really? It's got harmony in. It's got to be the Beatles. No, that was the Who. If you're on hold right now, you may as well not be because we gave away the tickets. But we will give away another 4-pack, right?
Yeah, I've made the executive decision.
Nice, Darren.
Have you let anyone know that you're making executive decisions?
We're going to give away whatever we want to give away. No, yeah, we can do
Darren,
it.
Did you let anyone?
No, I didn't
did you let anyone know?
It's my radio station.
Wow.
I'm making an executive decision that I'm going to play the B-side of Frank Zappa's Hot Rats for the next 50 minutes. Yeah, we will give away another 4 tickets in about half an hour or so.
November 9th.
Television. The drug of the nation, breeding ignorance and feeding radiation on TV. Who said that?
Public Enemy.
No.
Hey, what was it? Oh, Consolidated.
No. Television, the drug of the nation, breeding ignorance and feeding radiation on TV.
I thought that was
the disposable heroes of hypocrisy.
Yeah. Okay, I remember that now. Yeah.
Let's have a discussion about television. What are you watching right now?
Well, I don't watch a whole lot of television, but The Office and Lost are my two shows.
You are doing Lost.
I'm definitely doing Lost. I can't pull myself away.
Miss Jessica?
I just got into 30 Rock.
Really?
Yeah.
How is that?
I thought it was hysterical.
Do you like how it's now Miss Jessica?
Oh, thank you. I like that.
Miss Jessica's a good title.
Miss Jessica.
Okay, what about Lost, though?
I don't really do the whole Lost thing.
Have you ever seen it?
No.
Oh, well.
I know that's.
And you obviously you can't start in the middle of a. You have to go back to number 1, season 1, and stuff.
Actually, last night my one of my roommates she hadn't seen it before, but she really wanted to see it. And I had my laptop out there, so we watched like the most recent one.
Right.
And so she jumped into it just like that, and she loved it.
Yeah. Well, now she's in trouble.
I know. That's why I said I'm like, you're missing so much.
Yeah. Now
here.
she's going to be like, buying it on the black market. She's going to be getting some bunk stuff. She's going to be like, it's going to be it's going to be a mess.
Do you watch Miami Ink? Do you ever watch that show?
I actually, I watched a little bit of it. I prefer the one about the thing in Vegas. Corey Hart's place. What's that? Hart and Huntington.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
What's the program? You don't watch a lot of TV, do you?
I don't know. I really don't.
I watch TV every minute I can. Or video games or something. No, do you watch Miami Ink?
I try to watch it as often as I can.
Nice.
That's on A&E,
Have you got any ink on you?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Is that the end of the conversation?
No. I have 4 tattoos, actually. You can see these ones right here.
Oh, that's right. I saw that earlier,
right,
actually.
Okay. Oh, that's a good one. I like that one.
And then I have a scorpion on my toe right there, and then I have a shark on my chest.
Ow.
It actually didn't hurt that bad.
Okay.
Your tattoos probably hurt a lot more than mine did.
Yeah, well, mine have a little bit more area coverage than yours.
A little bit.
But they're very nice. They're very beautiful.
Thank
A little bit.
I'll tell you what I am watching. And I'd like to have a discussion, except neither of you watch TV. Jericho. Do you know anything about it at all?
I don't.
I know of it.
It's on ABC, right?
Small.
Yeah.
That's as far as I know.
That was the end of the discussion. It's not going any further than that.
Is it good?
Oh, I was riveted there for about 10 seconds.
But you know what?
The small town, the explosion.
Yeah, nuclear
the love
explosion.
story.
Yeah, the whole thing. It's great.
Yeah, I saw the promo for it. You're catching up with The Sopranos, and you guys were talking about that before, and you're not, and I never got a chance to chime in on it, but I never saw any of them either, and I'm doing the same thing you're doing right now.
What
season you on? I'm still on season 1, but I'm on disc. I'm going on to disc 4, so I'm ending.
I just started season 5. Haven't started it, got the disc through, but when I started doing this, and I've done 4 seasons since then, I've really been obsessed by it.
It's a lot to watch.
So Dave, if you are listening, Darren, I am not the only one who's never, you see, this is what happens. I say I never saw Sopranos. Dude, where have you been? Oh my god, where have you been?
Sounded just like him then.
Dude, do you live under a rock? Oh my god. Oh, hey, everyone out there, check this out. Morrison never saw The Sopranos.
I know.
Okay, I'm not the only one. Okay.
Nope.
Got that off my chest.
But now you're playing catch up. Now you're.
Yeah.
Hey, let's take one of these, and if they're about Oasis tickets, hello, you're on the air with Indie 103.1.
So, did I win the tickets for Oasis?
Drop it straight away. Can't be bothered. Everyone listening. Hello.
Yeah, is this Indy?
Yes, it is.
I just want to call and say I just heard you guys playing Warner Drive. I'm an old fan of theirs, and it's about time someone played their stuff.
I love that. Who is this?
This is Donnie.
Hey, Donnie. Let me ask you a question. You know when we answered the phone on you, and you said, is this Indy?
Yes.
Who did you think it could be?
I'm just making sure, that's all. You know what happened? It rang so long, I forgot who I was calling.
Well done. All right, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed the Warner Drive track. Let's take another one.
Indy. Hello.
Yeah, can I make a song request?
Absolutely not. We don't do that on Camp Freddy Radio. Thank you very much. No, I can't be asked. I can't be asked.
Have these people not been listening to the earlier parts of the show?
I guess not.
No. Well, you see, but here's an interesting thing about radio is, which, again, radio isn't a big business in England. It's over here now that I've been involved in the music business, and I understand that you've got active rock and non-active rock, and
AAA, CHR,
all of that
AOR.
stuff. In England, you got BBC One,
right?
All right, and maybe 2, 3, and 4. That's it. And I don't understand how deadly important the radio thing is here. But it does. It rules everything, right?
Let me ask you this, because I've been over my family. I'm English, right? But I grew up here. With the BBC 1, 2, and you say, is there 3 and 4?
I think so. Yeah, but it gets less interesting the bigger the number.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, like BBC 1 is kind of like pop music. BBC 2 talk radio. BBC 3 classical. BBC 4, I'm asleep.
There's also private stations, though.
Yeah, there are
commercial stations. Now with the BBCs, like there'll be a promo or something, and it'll say tonight on BBC 2. Is that a geographic? Is it a geographical thing? The BBC 2, is it just in one part of England?
No,
I don't understand how it works.
It's a different. It's like I said, BBC 1 will be pop music.
And that's the format for
nationwide,
and that's all they do on BBC One
and BBC Two.
So basically, it's a format.
I am also talking about. I haven't been back there and listened to the radio in 10 years, so it might have changed. But how it was 2 was talk radio, and then 3 was classical, and 4 I don't know because it was that boring. I was asleep.
So where are these like little cool radio shows that I see on the BBC? .co whatever .uk?
To be honest, I don't know. I haven't been back in years, and the power of the radio might have changed, but back then, if you were rock music, had no power at all.
No outlet?
No outlet.
Really?
Yeah.
But that's the cool thing about the BBC is that somebody listening up in Manchester is getting the same thing that you're getting down in London.
That's the cool thing.
Yeah.
It's a nationwide station. Yeah. Now, the problem is they play what they play, which is, mainly Kylie Minogue and all of that stuff. But, let's take another call before we play another song.
Okay. Indy.
Same thing that the... what's the bloody topic?
What?
Hello? What's the topic tonight? What are you guys talking about? You guys rapping? I just want to chit-chat, maybe talk about my Halloween costume.
That's the... now, let me ask you, where are you from?
From Minnesota, mate. St. Paul.
It's the worst...
I've been in LA now for like 7 years. I'm trying to kick the accent, but...
It's the worst English accent I've ever heard.
Are you kidding me, really?
Yeah, really.
What are you, an English guy for Halloween?
Blind me, right? I'm trying to be Steve Irwin from that Australian show he did. Trying to work on it. Blind me, cranky, right?
That's pretty bad.
My goodness.
That's pretty bad, dude. What are you
Steve? Hey, Darren, I've just made you a member of Camp Freddy. Take it away.
With what?
This radio show.
This radio show?
It's now all
It's
yours.
all mine? Okay.
I'm going to put my feet up.
Now I'm all nervous.
Darren is now in Camp Freddy. No.
I'm all nervous.
Yeah, that guy is going to have a wonderful time tonight. He's going to get really drunk and go to a Halloween party, and it's all going to be great.
Steve Irwin, don't you think it's a little soon?
A little soon, perhaps.
It could be a kind of a gruesome kind of...
What are you guys doing for Halloween? What are you doing, Jessica?
I'm not doing anything.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't really like holidays.
Come on, pair of devil horns and some high heels, you'll be fine. Be awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. I might go to Ladytron that Andy's doing.
What's Ladytron?
That's our official Halloween party.
Look at that. Yeah, is that tonight?
No, it's on Tuesday.
Halloween.
Shows how much I listen to indie. I have no idea about the Oasis gig. Don't know what Ladytron is. It's not tonight. What's the Cramps are tonight?
The Cramps are at the House of Blues.
I bet you have, all right,
Sunset.
So one more call and then we best play some music. Hi, you're on the air with Billy Morrison, Jessica and Darren at Indie 103.
Hello?
I went there. No, no, off. Can't be. No, too long. No, sorry. You got to be quicker than that if you want to talk to us. Let's play track 5. This is The Jam. It's a song called Eat 'em Rifles. Sounds something like this.
You're listening to Camp Freddy Radio, Indie 1031. Camp Freddy Radio, Indie 1031.
Yeah, you're back with Camp Freddy Radio. Me, Billy Morrison. Getting a lot of calls for that Warner Drive song.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll play that again next week. No more calls for the Oasis tickets, which leads me to believe that the time is right to give away some more. We can do that, right?
Yeah. One more set of 4.
I need to think of a good question here. Let me see. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, let's do that. Play track 1 in a minute. All right, so here's the deal. Where's that bit of paper that tells me what I'm meant to be? This is what's going on. Breaking news. That was good.
Like that?
Yeah.
Nice, Darren.
Yeah. Wow, I almost thought I was in the news
In the
office
newsroom.
then. It's another Indie 103.1 free show. Noel and Gem from Oasis. This bound to be acoustic. It's not going to be the full band, I'm sure, but they're going to be playing a night of Oasis music live at the Wadsworth Theatre on November the 9th. You cannot buy tickets anywhere.
Nope.
So that's it.
The only way in is to win.
That's not the end of the broadcast. The end of the broadcast is we're going to be giving the tickets away. Look, the phones are already ringing, but you're going to have to tell me the name of the band on this next song. We're nowhere near commercials, so we can play it. Why don't we play track 1? First caller. How'd you kill them calls? I want to learn how to do it.
The X.
Kill all the calls and name this band. Too easy, really. That was Camp Freddy's version of the Cheap Trick song "Surrender."
Wasn't too easy for some of the people though, because they were saying.
They were saying Cheap Trick. Yeah, I mean that was obvious. But who won it? Bob. What about Bob?
What about Bob?
I'm not even going to go there.
Who was our first winner? So
Did
people,
he
Rebecca
have
Masterson.
Did he
Yeah.
spell that for you?
He didn't even pronounce it. He just was like, "Are you ready for the spelling of it?"
Bob, dude, that is a killer second name. Let me have a go at this. That's UJSZ.
UJSZ, all consonants? Oh, no, it's the U.
Bob won it. Bob won the tickets. Well done, Bob. Nice one, mate.
Bob you.
Enjoy the Oasis tickets are now done for this show, anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there'll be more.
We've got them.
Should I go at that? I think I should go at that. Will you put me down for that?
I think we can squeeze you in, Billy Morrison.
Squeeze me in.
I think so.
+2. That'd be
Or
good.
maybe +3.
Or even +3, yeah. +3 would be good. Right, what are we doing now? I actually want to play another song pretty quickly here. Track 8. Placebo, did they make a splash here?
Yeah.
That band, Placebo?
Actually, they were just in town last week with She Wants Revenge, and they were great.
Were they supporting She Wants Revenge?
Was it double bill?
Just in L.A. I'm pretty sure it's just in California or Southern California. I think the rest of the bill, Placebo is headlining.
I mean that little Brian Molko, his name was. That's the singer, Placebo singer, Brian Molko.
They
He's
sounded
got some
so
energy on stage.
good. Yeah, they did
an awesome band.
They did a cover of Kate Bush's "Running Up That Hill," and it was so good.
Really?
Yeah, it was really good.
I should have gone to that show.
Yeah.
Where was it?
At the Greek.
Love the venue as well.
Yeah, no doubt. The first time I was there, it was so nice.
Yeah. All right, well, let's play some Placebo. This is a track called Nancy Boy. Do you know we were discussing it? But yeah, by the way, blah, 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 Indie 103.1, Billy Morrison, Camp Freddy Radio.
Yeah.
You know, we were discussing earlier about how, is the Indie 103.1 really an independent station? Mm-hmm. They're advertising strip clubs. I mean, that's awesome. I mean, that's a proper, fully paid up strip club ad.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. That's pretty independent.
You know what? Now that you're saying that, I don't remember ever hearing a strip club ad on that I've worked for before. I'm trying to think.
That's what I'm saying.
What you're saying.
What
I ain't saying, I'm just saying, yeah, so it's pretty good. And we were having a great discussion about giving up smoking just now. I think it's great.
Mr. Shovel.
Yeah.
Shovel, you can do it.
Now he's hating us right now for saying it on the air.
Well, I actually listen. Hey, I didn't mention his name. You mentioned his name.
Know.
You took it a step further, dude. I wasn't going to say anything. But it's great how right in the middle of the first 3 days, you're about as high as you've ever been without taking any drugs. You just stopped smoking, and suddenly you're speeding your ass off.
Right.
And yeah, it's such a weird feeling. But yeah, keep going, Mark. All right, what are we doing? God, I'm running out of steam. I've not done bad.
No, not at all. It's almost
Thanks to you guys.
Oh.
We've kept you stimulated.
Thanks for letting me be here.
I've been. I was exceptionally stimulated, Darren, most of the evening. There was one point where the stimulation wore off, but we soon got it back again.
We did. We got our mojo back.
1-877-900-1031 if you want to talk to me about anything in the last 6 minutes of the show.
Come on.
You know what I'm thinking about? Can I tell you what I'm thinking about?
Sure.
My gorgeous wife.
What's your wife's name again?
Jennifer.
Jennifer.
She's cooking dinner for me right now. And to be quite honest there, I was keeping it going. I've only got 6 minutes to go and I'm chatting and my head went to the salmon and vegetables and the salad and the candles are I know I'm going to walk through the door, the candles are going to be lit.
Oh, that's cool.
And I get to, this is our Saturday nights, is I just go home and we hang and we watch TV or a movie or we get the curry delivered. Tonight
awesome.
she's cooking. And my head just went there and the words stopped coming.
Yeah,
do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
That's where you went. That's what that silence was brought to you
Yeah,
by.
my head went to,
That's a good thing. That's a good
grilled
place, right?
salmon and my wife.
Yeah.
That's
You can't
awesome.
beat that.
No, let me tell you, you can't beat that.
No, that's awesome. Seriously.
My life is a blessed
That's a good life, Billy Morrison.
Yeah, I know. I was actually watching some footage from something that I've been working on, which I can't talk about. But Matt Sorum was on there, and he was talking about a blessed life that Billy Morrison leads, and I can't deny it. I mean, I'm an expat. You know, Jonesy would concur with this, I think. We come from the land of rain and grey. Okay, you have to understand how grey and wet England is.
Like a lot.
You see pictures of, in our green and pleasant land with the rolling hills, and that's 3.5 days a year.
Yeah.
All the photos of England on the
taken the same
postcards
day.
are taken on Saturday and Sunday. It's quick. It's that weekend. Everyone get their cameras out and they all take the glorious pictures. Now, on those 3.5 days, it's a fantastic place. But what you have to understand is the other 362 days, that wasn't bad maths, the other 362 days of the year are grey and wet. So I really do lead a blessed life. I am living in the land of perennial 72 degrees.
Yep.
Yeah.
They ring me up from England. What's the weather like? It's 72 degrees.
Yeah.
And 8 months later, what's the weather like? It's 72 degrees.
That's
Sunny.
stunning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Right?
So, I live
love it.
and I get to play music for a living, and I'm married to a gorgeous woman, and I mean...
You got a little radio show going on here?
Yeah, a little radio show, doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that in my spare time, and I really cannot complain. And I advise everyone to strive for that feeling.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's enough philosophy from Mr. Morrison. Let's play some...
That'll be $100, please, for your therapy bill.
Oh, yes, trust me. Trust me. Morrison therapy. Now, there's a scary thought.
We could start another
2
show
hours
already.
of therapy.
Yeah.
The parents are going to be out there. If you're not careful, I'm going to send you to that Billy Morrison, and he'll really show you what's up.
We're going to make you listen to indie. We'll start a new show, and all the parents will make their kids listen to indie.
If you're not careful, I'm going to tie you up, and you're going to listen to Billy Morrison for 2 hours. No, Mum, no. Track 9 over there. We're going to go out with. Yes, it's been a wonderful 2 hours. Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you so much for letting me be here.
You stepped up to the plate. You grabbed that mic.
She's a pro. She's a
say
natural.
it one more time, please.
Indie 1031.
You see that? See, that's good.
It is.
And Darren, thank you very much for helping me out. We will be back next week. I'm sure Dave will be back, and I am going to leave you with some Stone Temple Pilots and Cracker Man.